Hi boys and girls, today we're going to spend just a couple more minutes reviewing how to round to the nearest 100. You learned how to do this on Friday, so we're going to review what we did on Friday and then I'm going to teach you one more strategy before you go and complete today's activities. So remember, when you are rounding to the nearest 100, you want to look in the tens place. The tens place will tell you if you are going to either round up to the next 100 or you are going to round down to the 100 that it's already in. Remember, if the tens place is a 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you're going to round down. If the tens place is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, you're going to round up. So if I have the number 578, I need to think, what 200s does 578 come between? It comes between 500 and 600. So I want to look here at my 7 because that's the number in the tens place. I can refer to my chart. 7 means I'm going to round up. So my 5 is going to become a 6, and then both of my numbers in the tens and ones will be zeros. Let's try one more. If I have the number 432, again, I want to think between what two hundreds does 432 go between? It goes between 400 and 500. Again, I want to look at my tens place. My tens place is a 3. I can look at my charts and I find 3 on the round down. So 432 rounds to 400. It rounds down. So my 100 stays the 4 and my tens and my ones become a 0. Just like we did when we were rounding to the nearest 10, we talked about making a number line. And sometimes that visual practice helps us be able to round in case we forget these numbers. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to have the number 717. I'm going to draw a small number line, and 717 comes between 700 and 800. Okay? On my number line, I'm going to draw the middle. Halfway between 700 and 800 is 750. Anything that falls between 700 and 750 in this part of the number line is going to round down to 700. Anything from 750 to 800, so this part of the number line is going to round up to 800. So if I think about where about would 717 fall on the number line, I'm going to say it's probably going to fall maybe about there. Well, again, I can see that it's in the lower part of my number line, so 717 is going to round to 700. Let's try another one. So again, I'm going to pick my number. I'm going to put what 200s on each side of my number line, and I'm going to divide it in the middle. So remember, half of any 100 is 50. So if I write the number 483. Okay, again, I do want to still focus on that tens, but when I do a number line, it's a little bit different. So I'm going to draw my number line. We said that 483 is going to fall between 400 and 500. And halfway between 400 and 500 is the number 450. Anything that falls in this part of the number line is going to round down to 400. Anything that falls on this part of the number line is going to round up to 500. So again, let's look at the number, 483. I'm going to put a little dot right there because I bet that's about where 483 would be on the number line. And I know that it's in the upper half of my number line, so it is going to round up to 500. So 483 rounded to the nearest 100 is going to be 500. Okay, let's do one more practice. Again, these are things that you could do at home. You could come up with numbers or have mom or dad come up with some numbers. You could draw a quick number line and then have them check this for you as well. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have the number 38. Okay, so again, I think we did this on Friday. When I have just a 2-digit number, I don't have 100. So I know that 38 is going to fall between 0. That's going to be its smallest 100 that it could go down to, or 100. Again, I'm going to divide my number line in half, and that's 50. Then I'm going to label where I think 38 would go, and I'm going to put a dot right about there because that's what my guess would be. It's in the lower half of my number line, so 38 is going to round down to 0. So don't let these trick you, these 2-digit numbers trick you. Okay, your teachers have given you some practice, so drawing a number line is a quick strategy to help you be able to round up or down to the nearest 10 or the nearest 100. Good luck on your assignment today.